Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'll be doing a simple meal. Today I'll be doing saltfish in baked bean with banana, potato, and boiled dumpling. Right? So I'll be going through the step. The first thing I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be taking a piece of the saltfish from out of the package, which I purchased it at Rainforest Seafoods. So I'm gonna take out this piece of saltfish. And I'm going to wash it off underneath the pipe to get rid of some of the salt. Then I'm going to be placing it into the pot. Then I'm going to be placing it in the pot of water to boil fish. Get off some of the salt. For those persons who have hypertension, high blood pressure, you are being advised to ensure that it is washed properly so as to get rid of some of the salt. Saltfish is something that persons refer to as codfish. Into my small Dutch pot. Right, and it will boil. When it boils, I'll take it out and I'll start to put stuff together. So I set the pot like this because I don't want it to boil over, because if I do cover it like that, what will happen is that it will boil over and will mess up the stove. I set it like this. Okay, saltfish starts to boil in the pot. What I tend to do, I allow it to boil for a bit and then I will actually remove it from the pot. I place it into a container in which I run it underneath the pipe for a bit. Again, I'll wash it, trying to get off some of the salt. Yes, it's filled with salt, same way. Then I will actually place this food individually into the pot of water that is actually still boiling. After which, I place a dumpling in it for the salmon. After which, I place the dumpling in the pot. You can make them as big as you want. This is what you call, this type of pot is what you call a small Dutch pot. When you get Jamaican talking about Dutchy pot, it's a larger version to this, very large, about 3 times the size of this. Very large. You normally use it and cook. Like for example, at large gathering, funerals, wedding, name a few. So I'll actually place this in. And you might ask yourself, how do I know when the food is cooked? The dumpling will actually tell you. Dumpling normally floats whenever it's cooked. So when I place it in the pot, it sinks, and as soon as it's cooked, that's one of the reasons why I tend to put the food in first. You can tell the food when it's cooked by actually using a fork anyway. And for example, the potato. You tell the potato that you tell that the potato is cooked by actually putting a fork in it, sticking a fork in it. You will not add any salt to the pot because the saltfish was actually boiled in the pot. This will stay there for about 10 to 15 minutes and then I'll check up on it. You can go ahead, mommy. After cleaning up the saltfish, it's then cut into smaller pieces. Cut in small pieces. Which will be washed afterwards and then seasoned. One light come off. One dead. Alright, pass it. Okay, the saltfish is then washed, as I said before, so as to get out some of the salt, right? This is not done, it's going to be too salty, so those persons having hypertension, high blood pressure, it might affect them. So it is washed. I use a strainer, and I run the water through it, and meanwhile it's actually washing the saltfish. Pause. Then add it to a pot. Right? Stop. Stop. You can stop. Okay. Seasoning, as I said before in other video, seasoning is applied based on taste and based on your medical condition. Now, you put X amount of tomato, depending on your taste. I'm not going to say cut up one tomato or cut up half an onion, right? It's based on taste. Now, for me, my family, my kids, they are not so fancy a lot of seasoning. However, I'm still going to be placing some in it, right? So I'm actually cutting up the tomato in different pieces, small pieces, what you call dice. I like to add all my seasoning one time. So therefore, this is my onion. This is a piece of onion I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be using much today. Alright, so I have my onion, my tomato, and then now I have my pepper, my good old pepper. I'm not going to be using all of it. I'm just going to be using a piece because it's very hot. What I call Scotch bonnet pepper. Then I'm going to be using a piece of thyme. And as I said before, it depends on your condition, you're going to be using X amount of seasoning. So I actually have this as my seasoning which I'm going to be using. Then I'm going to be adding the seasoning to the saltfish. After adding the seasoning to the saltfish, right, I'm going to be pulling my Grace baked beans, right, and I am going to be taking out the beans, shaking out the beans. It is in tomato sauce, which kind of gives it a little flavor. Right? Try not to put the fork in it because you know that it is lined with certain things and you don't want to have what you call tomato poison, right? So just rinse it out a little bit. And that will be it. Next step, I'll be adding some good old oil, Jamaican brand, in the pot. And that will be it until it goes on the stove. But before, I stir it a little bit. Then I'll add cover to it. And then I place it on the stove. Look at it. And then I place it on the stove. So it will stay there for roughly about less than 10 minutes, about 5 to 7 minutes. And stir it around. And in the meantime, you can actually see the dumpling. They're actually coming up to the top. That means the pot will be finished anytime But what I'm doing still is to allow it to boil a little bit more because I want the Irish potato to be very soft so I can crush it in butter. Saltfish, saltfish in baked bean, seasoned, well seasoned, and I'm waiting on the potato to get a little bit more mushy so that I can crush it, and then now I'll have my meal put together. And then now I'll have banana and dumpling crushed with banana and dumpling with Irish potato crushed in with baked beans and saltfish. That's one of the food that Jamaicans love as far as fixing that quick dish. And the hardest thing some people say to do is to actually search for the potato. Right? Before you can actually crush it up, you have to check it. Before you can actually crush it up, you have to check it to see how soft it is. The quicker, well, the softer it is the best. The softer it is the better it is to actually crush. Now that I have actually placed the fork in it and it goes down very nicely, I can say that this is well cooked. Then I'm going to search for the next one. Here it is. Alright. The food is actually cooked already. So what I do, I just cover the food, and if I leave it like that, it actually boil over. So therefore I need to turn it off. Next step is to use some butter so as to get it creamy. Right? So I pinch the butter according to needing. I pinch the butter according to how it's needed. So for now, I'm going to be using this amount of butter. And I'm going to be crushing out the potato. It's very hot. It's done easiest when it's hot. And when consumed very hot, it's also, when consumed when it's warm, it's also very delicious. So it's going to be done like this until it becomes creamy. I'm going to be putting a little bit more butter in it. The butter actually helps to make it a little bit creamy, a little bit more creamy. I know it is. Right. Some persons do potato salad with mayonnaise and they actually cut up the potato in dice form. Well, my family, my kids in particular, love it when it's done this way. So it is whipped until it becomes creamy, and then now it will be served with the banana and the dumpling and the baked beans in saltfish. Can stop a little bit now. The meal is finished. The banana, the food, the meat kind, which is the protein kind. So here's the food that is finished. You have the banana, dumpling, saltfish and baked beans, and the Irish potato actually crushed out nicely. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Rally here. Peace. I can get some food to eat now. Should I eat this one or should I eat this one?